What is going on, guys, and welcome back to the You Don't Know Ball channel. We have episode 10, I believe, and our week 4 recap / mini games. I'm pumped. We're going to do power rankings first. I think we have pretty similar lists.
I have the same 5 teams as I did last week. They're just in a different order.
I got a couple. I got
Finn up?
one new
Finn's
team.
up,
maybe?
still there.
I think I have one new team.
I have one as well.
Yeah.
And it's, yeah.
The same.
Connor, would you like to start us off?
Absolute.
Absolute.
It's obsolete. How good my list is.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm going to have to get a definition check on that.
My top 5 teams from this NFL season. I have the Chiefs, the Bills, the Packers, surprisingly, the Eagles, and I still have the Dolphins at 5. The reason I still have the Dolphins there is that Tua may not be playing for the next week or two, but I think if you look at the whole season strength, when he does eventually come back, the Dolphins are still a top 5 team. I think that defense is a lot better than people think. So I think there's a little bit of discredit there. Mike McDaniels is still him, even with Teddy Bridgewater. Maybe not thrown into the game midway, but he'll get Teddy right next week. So I think my top 5 list is the only correct one.
Respect.
I don't know.
Everyone should think that. So
Actually.
Yeah. Well, actually, I think my top 5 is the only right list.
Whoa.
Whoa. All right. But it's pretty similar, though. It's pretty similar, Connor. We got the Chiefs at number 1, Eagles at number 2, Bills at 3, Finns at 4, and then where we feel a little bit different about the Packers. I got the Packers sneaking in here at 5. And the reason that I'm still got the Finns over the Packers is just, I talk about the continuity of a team a lot, and obviously with Aaron Rodgers, you got tons of it there, but the Dolphins all around, they're just looking really good at every position right now. They got players really stepping up that we didn't think were going to step up.
True that.
It's the Mike McDaniel truth. He's under a lot of scrutiny right now, though. With that whole thing with 2, we're going to have to still see how that goes, but at the moment, Dolphins still in there.
All right. My top 5 is as follows: Eagles, Chiefs, Bills, Rams, and Cowboys. I'll explain. Eagles have to be at 1 just because they're the only undefeated team right now. They didn't look that good in this past week's win, but they got it done. They were down 14-0. That just shows their grit, I would say. Chiefs at 2. I really wanted to put them at 1, but I couldn't, like I said. But the Chiefs looked basically like unstoppable last night, and giving Mahomes the ball right off the kickoff is probably not the smartest thing to do. But yeah,
White.
and I mean, Mahomes looked so locked in last night, and I don't know, he's a killer. It's kind of crazy.
Do you guys remember the moment? I can't forget if it was after.
It was after the second touchdown, I think, right?
He was looking at the field, clapping, and he looked like a maniac.
Yeah, he looked actually kind of borderline psycho.
I think it might have been the third touchdown.
Yeah,
but
I don't know.
But he looks, I don't know. The guy is still crazy, and as long as he's there, they'll be up there for a while. Bills at 3. I'll let it ride. They're going to be who they are. I'm not worried about this past Ravens game at all, playing in bad weather. Rams at 4, and Cowboys are at 5. Yes, it might shock you a little bit, but let me explain. They're getting it done with Cooper Rush, but that's not the thing that I'm here to talk about. It's the defense that I'm really here to talk about more. They are firing on all cylinders. It looks crazy. Micah Parsons is still a freak. He was my depoy pick before the year. Looks pretty good right now.
Very nice.
I'm going to say that. But he is a one-man wrecking crew. DeMarcus Lawrence is playing well. They got a bunch of guys all over the field that are making plays. Trayvon Diggs looks like what he was supposed to be last year. Everyone talking about interceptions, all that stuff. But he's looking to form that into like a top corner. And then offensively, like Cooper Rush is getting it done. Dak will come back soon, but Gallup's back. Schultz will be back soon as well. Noah Brown, you gave him some confidence to show him that he can actually play because he's always been a special teamer, but he's been playing some pretty good ball, just spot in place, and he's making an impact, and that's all you need is that confidence, those reps, and you're going to play well. So they feel like they have a good receiving core. When Dak gets back, he just got to get back up to speed. I think they could do some crazy things maybe. But then again, that's me buying into the Cowboys hype like I do every year.
You are kind of a Cowboys fan.
I love Dak.
Yes,
That should be on record. I think
And
Dak
Zeke.
is. I think Dak is. Well, yeah,
And
Zeke,
CD.
And CD.
No,
I
I
love
Micah.
CD. I love CD.
I didn't really like CD that.
OU.
I don't like him that
OU.
much.
Oh, come on.
He's an OU guy. That's why.
No, I mean, going into the year, I had my questions about him, and week 1 pissed me off. But he's back.
He is
Steady
back.
improvement, though. Yeah.
All right. So my top 5 are the Eagles, Chiefs, Bills, Rams, and Cowboys. Me and Tyler have the exact same list because I did a last second change.
No, because we know ball. That's why.
Oh, boo. Look at this. Nah,
What?
We got our own
Get
dap
outta
over
here.
here.
Get outta here.
We're switching sides.
They low-key got us with the Jets last week, but
Oh, thanks for the
fucking yeah.
reminder.
we don't need to talk
I
about
don't
it.
care. It's because Kenny came in and ruined it.
Don't give him excuses.
So my power rankings, I guess there's really not much to add. I really want to touch on the Cowboys defense because I think that is what does it for me. Cooper Rush has been playing good, and Dobbs keeps saying how often can lightning strike.
He keeps striking.
It's often.
It's a thunderstorm. It's a thunderstorm.
It's a front, and that defense is the lightning that keeps striking. He's just the front that's holding it in place.
That's true.
That's a good point.
So
we're the weather crew over here.
Exactly.
to your point, it does seem kind of wild having the Cowboys, but they are 3-1, and I'm basing it off the defense. Like if Dak comes back and hopefully he can play better than Cooper Rush, which I think he should. Like the defense is scary good. They get after the quarterback, and Dan Quinn. Don't sleep on Dan Quinn. He is a very good coordinator.
That's a fact.
And like I think he's only gonna get better as he sees them getting better. Like he'll get more aggressive and
Bro, he must have
Like-
been so happy to get Micah.
I mean,
Oh my
what did they get him at
gosh.
11 or something like that? It
I
was
don't
pretty
know.
late, but
Yeah, it was. They moved back.
Yeah,
because they wanted.
moved back and
they
got
wanted
Micah.
that corner, and then Horn got picked because the
Oh,
Cowboys
yeah,
wanted Horn.
Yeah.
He got picked. They moved back. They traded back, and they still got Micah.
Talk about a blessing in disguise.
Hold on. We always
God.
talk about things in advance, right? I just want to bring this up real quick. Because again, this could have been some just BS. You know, we know how reporting can be. It's either completely accurate or complete BS. There's no between. But I saw a report that the Panthers might be really interested trying to get Dan Quinn for the head coaching job next year when, you know, because Matt Rule's out there. I mean, there's just no question about it.
I mean,
That young defense, they see him. They're like, you know, Dan Quinn has a thing about making young defenses turn electric. And I think that's exactly. I think that would make sense.
they have
I mean,
nice pieces.
I don't
They
hate that
do.
at all.
That's
Yeah.
for the team they have. I think when you think about it,
I don't know. I think Jerry's gonna throw a bag at him. If he sees how well they're doing and like they're basically the
I
root
feel
to
like
this
you
3-1
always
start.
got to take the head coach job.
yeah,
if you
but
can
and it's
get
the
it.
way he went out on
Yeah,
the
but,
last
like,
one. It's like that that taste in his
Where was
mouth.
he
I
at?
know.
Dude,
I don't.
Falcons.
Yeah.
Oh
that-
no, yeah, he was.
So I think
yeah.
he wants to.
I mean, he
think
did
another
go
shot
to the
at it.
Super Bowl too.
It's
Shanahan played a
but then-
big part.
same
but
but-
here's
division.
a-
Same division. Have another shot at it.
But here's the thing: like, does he want to go back into the head coaching role and
Some
be the
people might-
spotlight of everything?
some people
sometimes
might
you
not.
do, sometimes you don't.
That's why I said it could be BS. I'm just saying I can see it. We're talking about things I could see happening. I could totally see that.
There
Like I
are
said,
him,
I
around
would-
this offseason, totally.
If
See.
I were him, I would just stay put and just chill.
But
That's the Cowboys fan in him talking.
those guys.
No, that's just
those
like,
guys
you don't have
always
much
want.
pressure on you.
You always want to have your own team and do things the way that you want to do.
At his
it.
age, too,
I
I
would
feel like
say
he's getting up. Like he's an older.
Some
coordinator,
people are
like-
just better coordinators and not good head
Yeah,
coaches.
and I feel like he could see that in himself.
He
Like,
could see it, but like when you say he went to the Super Bowl, it's not like he like got a head coaching job for like 2 years and like fizzled out and was not good, and then like at Todd Bowles. And
Yeah.
his shit, he's a head coach again, but
If the Shanahan curse didn't hit him, no, I'm just kidding.
all right. Well, should we move on?
Yeah.
I'm
Game
ready,
time?
boys. The game time.
I'm so excited.
Are we gonna be writing these down, Dobbs? And do you want to introduce your game?
Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry. I thought my game. I'm sorry. My apologies. I
oh,
thought
Dobbs
mine
is going first.
Dobbs' game is, yeah, right.
I thought you just said Connor.
No.
We'll roll with mine first because
That's
I'm
cool.
ready.
Where
and
were
you
you
guys
two?
are gonna love my game.
Am I tweaking?
No,
You guys.
I thought the plan was power rankings, Dobbs,
No, see,
Connor, mine.
It is.
and
That's
you.
on me. I misunderstood. Mine was second. It was just second to the power rankings. But we're here nonetheless. And let me explain.
Oh,
So
gotcha.
here's what we're gonna be playing, guys. Here's what we're gonna be playing. We're gonna be playing cut, keep, trade. No, it's the thing is, I thought I came up with this.
Fuck,
looked it
marry,
up on
kill.
Google. Yeah, exactly. It's just fuck, marry, kill football edition. But see, I thought I got it in the lab. I didn't. I wanted to take credit for this. I can't. I Googled it. Some other genius minds have also thought of this name.
What are the 3 words?
Cut.
Cut, keep, trade. I don't know if anyone did it in that order though. We might be the first ones to do it in that order.
Absolutely.
And so my thing is this: you're probably asking yourself right now, okay, are we talking about fantasy football or real life? I decided we're gonna do this is based on real life implications. I think with fantasy it'd make it a little bit easier and just a little more biased, maybe. You know, I want it to be where if you're in the shoes of a GM right now and you had a shot at these 3 guys, who are you cutting? Who are you keeping on the bench? Who are you trading?
Well, the fact
I'm
of the
sorry.
matter
That's
is,
my apology. No. Who are you starting? Everyone's probably super confused right now. Replace cut with start.
With start.
So it's who you're starting who you're keeping on the bench, and who you trade.
Oh.
So that was, I named the document wrong, but we got on track. So you get what I'm saying, though? The point is 3 guys.
Can
And the one
start
is
bench instead of keep, just because that
Yeah,
makes more
yeah.
sense in my head.
no, yeah, however you, yeah.
Start bench
But
trade.
the point is, you gotta come up with the guy you're holding on to. Maybe long-term value. Maybe it's just that you got some hope. Yeah, it's more like the upside guy, the guy right now, and then just the guy you don't believe in. It's really essentially what we're going for. And so we're gonna start off with QBs. And for QBs, again, I want to keep this where they're really similar in kind of like career arcs, situations. I wanted to make this interesting, right? So for QBs, we're gonna go Geno Smith, Ryan Tannehill, and Kirk Cousins. So let me know what you guys are thinking. Give us about, let's say, 45 seconds. And I'm just going to label it with my, I'm going to S for start, C for cut, and then B for bench.
I'm wild for this.
This is tough.
I definitely did not spell my guy's
Damn,
name right.
Tyler. The fuck? Fucking
Well, the fact of the matter is, even if there
Staining me.
does another,
oh wow.
yeah.
Did you see that over there?
Yeah.
Yeah, me too. I don't like that. It's kind of stinky.
It's sneaky.
Ooh, boy, this is, I knew this was going to get crazy.
Stinky poop over
I
there.
think my quarterback won this week,
Huh?
didn't he?
What quarterback?
Little Tannehill.
Oh.
Little Tannehill won this
Ooh.
week against the Colts.
Okay, Kirk
So-
and
So yeah,
Geno won
let us know,
too.
what are you going with over here?
All right.
What's going on over here?
All 3 of these guys won.
Yeah, but mine beat the so-called Colts going to the Super Bowl. So
Ooh,
Burn.
Motherfucker.
We know ball.
burn.
Got his ass.
Why are we co-signing on sides of the table, bro?
You guys started it with this freaking
Yeah, but-
picking the
Me and Tyler
Steelers.
did the exact same list.
Jets
again,
haters.
too.
Yeah, look at you guys. 2 peas in a pod.
Congrats on the Jets. Oh.
Congrats
All right,
on.
let's hear it.
If you
Let's
pick
hear
the
it.
Steelers one more time this year, I swear to God. All right. So I am going to be starting Ryan Tannehill. He has gotten a lot of hate this year, yet he's getting it done with considerably worse weapons than he has had in the past. And he's winning games. Yeah, he's got Derrick Henry, but he's a game manager. He's a similar person to Kirk. And that is why I have Kirk at 2. I just don't think he has the I don't want to say pocket presence, but I think Tannehill can make more plays happen outside of the pocket. So I will take the upside there. Trading Geno, obviously he's the backup quarterback. You know, he put up a lot of points against the Lions, but that's just noise to me. I'm absolutely trading Geno at the probably the highest stake he has so far. I don't think he's ever been like worth more than he is right now. So that's my list.
Yeah, you know, I was going to be, for a second, I was thinking about doing the opposite where I was going to trade Tannehill and bench Geno. But the more I think about this, we got maximum value for Geno right now. I'm making a last second switch. But regardless, look, I'm starting Kirk. You know what you're getting, man. You're getting a win 2 out of 3 times right now, but it's like the other time, Lord knows what's going to happen, right? But I don't know. Kirk, I feel like you're getting the most consistency from. It could just be the Vikings illusion around him. I don't know. But I'm taking Kirk. And then I'm going to trade Geno, like you said. We're getting max value right now. You might be able to actually get a somewhat decent pick for the man for super. I don't know. That's an odd situation over there. And then, yeah, we're gonna bench Tannehill. You still got value there. And you know, I think once Derrick Henry coming alive is what's let Tannehill come back alive in a sense, which is why I don't believe in him per se. But that's my logic on these QBs.
Okay. Mine, I will start Kirk. Like Dob said, you know what you're going to get from him. It's Kirk Cousins. Ain't asking you to win a Super Bowl here. Just win a game. Geno, I will bench because I think he has, I don't know how to say this. Maybe better arm talent than Tannehill.
I don't think that's crazy to say.
I don't think it's crazy to say either.
Tannehill doesn't make the wild throws. I'm like, damn, no one else can really. I mean, I'm not saying Geno does make them, but Tannehill has a weaker arm in my opinion, and I don't want that in my quarterback. Geno is playing pretty good football. I know he just beat up on the Lions, the worst defense in the league, but still getting the job done.
Well, I mean, it's not just against the Lions. He's been doing
it most of the year, right? Yeah. So he's been playing okay. And then trade Tannehill. I'm not a big fan in him. I'm not a believer. I could throw play action passes if Derrick Henry was my running back too. But
He's coming for Tannehill's job.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of him.
All right, so me and Tyler had the same list. I'm gonna start Kirk, bench Geno, and trade Ryan Tannehill. My only thought process here is that I just feel like I'd be doing a discredit to Geno because of how well he's played so far. And can we get what's Ryan Tannehill? Like, how old is he? I mean,
He's like 33.
That was part of my initial logic, but no, that was
34.
honestly
Geno's like
that's part of it.
31, so it doesn't
Well,
really
yeah, Geno
matter.
is old too.
But
yeah.
I mean,
I want to say Tannehill's
I'm
older.
just
though.
trading him just
Tannehill's
'cause he's-
34. That's
Yeah.
the
I'm
thing.
trading him because he's older and
Is he
like
really?
he maybe
Yeah.
he might have
Oh.
one more year left. Like what? So I'm getting kicked out.
Well,
Tannehill and Geno maybe I don't know plays like good for another year or something. I don't
Maybe
know.
Geno is the new Tannehill.
That's a good way of putting it.
No,
Late,
like,
late
it's
start
like-
to his career.
Yeah,
kinda
like I
goes-
mean, on a serious
not
note,
crazy,
like we've
but
seen
good
it happen
quarterback.
every once in a while. So it happens every once in a while. So it can happen, and I don't
he
know,
didn't
is
look bad last year either. So
Yeah, weird situation over there in Seattle for real. Really weird situation. All right, boys, let's move on. I think we split it evenly, did we not? It was two of the same. The table was split up again.
Always.
I'll never agree with the idiot on the end. To my left, not to my right. I
It actually
I respect the guy to my right.
All right, I'll let the board talk.
for receivers.
Damn.
Here's what we're
board?
thinking, boy.
That
That
one.
board right behind him.
Oh, do you want to show the viewers our fantasy score?
Higby's coming alive.
Shut the
tonight.
hell up. You should have.
You're
I mean,
fucking
How
lucky.
crazy
so
would it be if
listeners,
Higgins?
listeners, I wish I could just send you a screenshot of what he was saying for the first half of the noon games yesterday. It was ridiculous.
Just sounds bored.
blowing down my line, bro.
Connor was hungover and bored. He was looking
Blowing.
to antagonize
Like
people.
blowing down
and then
my
he came
line.
after me.
Yeah, right. Like he was for real going crazy. I was sick. I was like, you know what? I'm just not gonna respond.
I missed the hungover antagonizing. Thankfully, bro,
Well,
yesterday would have been a bad day with the Saints.
I was up by a lot, and then Jared Goff and Josh Reynolds combined for 60.
Oh, that sucks.
Last second start by Josh, right? Reynolds.
Yeah, it was like 10:30 maybe, and he shit on your face. So
that's a tough way to go out.
Outlandish.
Why'd you erase the start by?
oh
start?
fuck, I
A
jacked.
trade.
Yeah. All right, bozo. Stop calling me an idiot.
Did you win? That's not what it
All right,
Game's
so
not
Dobbs, what is the?
Anyways, back to that's good little discourse, but no, back to the receivers, boys, because we have to do every offensive position. It's only right. Receivers, it gets a lot tougher here. I promise. This is gonna be. I think the receivers has got to be the toughest one. For receivers, we're going Amon-Ra St. Brown,
Okay,
Oh,
you know who
wow.
T.
Dylan's
Higgins,
starting?
and Jalen Waddle.
Oh,
Yeah, talk about that. That's not easy. That's really hard. Honestly, I have no clue where I'm going with this at all. Let me be completely clear. Like none. Oh my god, this is actually, bro. I made this and this is effed up. Oh man. All right. Well,
I got two guys at the end that'll be upset with me.
No way. Really?
I have to.
Oh my.
He's been so nice to me.
Yeah, he has.
oh man, this is so.
In a perfect world, I'm not getting rid of any of these guys, and all three of them are on my team.
No,
what,
yeah,
what a great core this would
Dude,
be.
oh my gosh.
You got a true X in Higgins. You got the speedster and Waddle, and then
a
you got the slot guy. Oh my wow.
God. Is
Good
this
thing
the
the-
dream?
Good thing the
trio?
Bears will have all three of them next year.
Well, one for
One
sure.
of them for
T.
sure. I promise that. I know. I got inside sources. No,
What?
I don't.
No, yeah. Shut up.
Dobbs definitely making the right choice with this.
Oh
start.
man, this is crazy.
all I
You know,
have to say.
this was really,
Oh,
like this
wow.
is about as tough as it gets.
All right.
But I kind of start us off again.
All right. I am starting off. I'm going to start Jalen Waddle. I think with speed, comes a higher ceiling. That's all I'm going to say with that. Higgins is just a true X receiver. I mean, this guy was a second round pick, but really it was a first pick in the second round. I mean, I think that kind of always has hindered his ceiling and why people don't talk about him as much, but he's outperforming Jamar Chase through every game they played this year. More catches, more touchdowns, more yards. And then I'm trading Amon-Ra simply just because, yeah, he is a very talented receiver, but it's impossible to know what his true value is because of the amount of volume that he is seeing. Ridiculous amount. Yeah, there's sometimes people, that get a lot of receptions, a lot of yards. Like, you don't really know if that's true to like their stature or is it just the situation.
Well, also, playing from behind a lot
I
on
was
a
just
not
about
very
to
good
say
team
that.
right now.
That's
so
a good point.
That helps out
That
too.
definitely boasts a little bit for
So
sure.
that's my list.
All right, that's a fair list. We're going a little opposite here though, and that's why this is fun. So I'm going look, man. I'm starting Amon-Ra St. Brown, and I'm benching Jalen Waddle, and it sucks. Again, you never want to trade any of these guys, but I'm gonna have to trade T Higgins, and again, so I'll explain everything right now. So for starting, Amon-Ra, he's getting tons of. I get where you're coming from. My thing is, he's getting those targets because he's just that guy. He's getting open and he's catching everything that's coming his way. I mean, he's coming down with it. He's one of those guys right now. And I have to ride with him. He's my guy. I mean, come on, it's my guy type
Stick to your
situation.
guns.
You got to stick to my guns on this one. And then I'm benching Waddle because, as we know, the speed, that ceiling. I'm not gonna lie though, there was this combination of with both these guys where am I gonna maybe trade Waddle because of future injury concern? But then it's the same thing with T Higgins. So it's kind of was just like an even split there where I'm gonna take the speedy ceiling. T Higgins is a fantastic receiver and you're gonna get great value for him. So that's where I'm gonna go with this list.
I just want to put in. Well, it'll be interesting to see what Amon-Ra does when Jameson Williams gets back.
That's what I was thinking in my head.
I know, obviously, it's not going to be like an instant connection with Goff or whoever's the quarterback next year or whatever, but it'll be interesting to see.
Could open things up even more though.
Well, yeah, there's also
think
there's a positive and
there's two
negative
sides to
to
that
it.
coin.
I think they'll
always,
both
yeah.
benefit from it. Actually,
Yeah, they probably will, but it's just interesting.
Instead of Josh Reynolds catching those other targets, it'll just be J-Mo.
You're right.
Nothing's wrong with Josh Reynolds, by the way.
That
I didn't
touchdown
say-
catch was
I didn't say
very
anything was
nice,
wrong
I'm
with
not
him.
gonna
He's
lie.
good. He
Yeah, no,
balled
it's-
out on the Rams
yeah,
too.
that's
Whenever he
right,
got the
yeah.
chance. Yeah.
Yeah.
Shout
All
out
right.
Josh Reynolds, man.
I am starting T. Higgins.
Fucked up.
I am
That's an
benching
interesting one.
Waddle, and I am trading Amon-Ra.
I think we all had different combinations.
I was about
That's
to say.
cool. Okay. That was
I
kind of
believe
the goal.
so.
I respect that list.
I'm gonna start T though
I respect all these lists.
because,
Definitely.
like Connor was saying, he's basically toe to toe with Jamar in stats this year, or like numbers wise.
Slightly
And-
ahead.
And
I think
yeah,
no,
and even
through their
throughout
first
last year
X
too.
amount
Yeah.
of games in the league, T Higgins has better
Is-
stats.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Better numbers.
Wild.
Yeah. So that's probably one of the big reasons. He's also a big receiver. I'm personally a bigger fan of big receivers. Go up and get the ball for me. I'll line him up in the goal line, throw a fade to him. I know it's not the best play in football, but I'm gonna give him a shot. He's quick. He's fast. He's got everything. I love T Higgins. I'm benching Waddle, like you guys were saying. Speed. I could even obviously start Waddle here. I'm fine with that. I think Amon-Ra isn't up to these guys yet. I don't believe so. Like you guys were saying, from playing behind and all this stuff. I don't know how true it is. I think he's really good, really good. Don't get me wrong, but I got to see a little bit more on like like a winning team. Obviously, he can't control that, but it's like I want to see his play impact the outcome of games more and all that kind of
It
stuff.
impacts the outcome of my fantasy games, that's for sure.
Well, yeah, that's why you're starting him.
So I am starting Amon-Ra St. Brown.
Let's go.
I am benching T Higgins, and I am trading Jalen Waddle.
Whoa.
I really think Amon-Ra is like a gem. I think the Lions just hit on him. And Dobbs got me onto the train, and it actually happened when I was in my fantasy draft, and there was literally no other receiver on the board that I wanted. And I was like, all right, I guess I'm taking Amon-Ra. And I love him.
Turned
I
out
throw
for
out
the
one
best.
more thing.
Love him
One
so
more
much.
thing about Amon-Ra too. He's such a great blocker. Not these other two good block, but he's a great blocker.
He's small, but
it's
he's
a small part of
physical.
the game. But hey,
Yeah.
man, he's a big part of it too, especially on the Lions. Just want to throw that in.
I had concerns about TJ Hawkinson. Like Amon-Ra went crazy when TJ was gone. And I was like, TJ might steal some targets. And like he's just cemented himself as the guy in the offense. So I don't know. It'll be interesting to see when Jameson comes back. I'm benching T Higgins. The dude's a baller. He's not as I don't think he's as good as Jamar Chase, but he's performing like it. I can't even talk right now. Performing like it right now. And then I'm trading Jalen Waddle. It's
Kinda
short end
just
of the
have to,
stick.
yeah.
Short end of the stick.
Yeah.
Jalen Waddle's so good too.
Not everyone can
It was
play.
a tough
Yeah.
list. On purpose. All right, let's move on to the running backs, boys. The running backs is I don't even know if the running backs get any easier, to be honest. But I do think there'll be a consensus, hopefully, on the bench. But anyway, let's get it going, boys. We got Ramondre Stevenson, Josh Jacobs, and Aaron Jones.
Oh.
It's just, my prediction is that we're going to come to a consensus on the bench.
On the start,
I
too,
think
I
we,
think,
but I could be
probably.
wrong. But here, let's see where we go with this.
Connor's gonna try so hard to be different. I already see it. Right, you didn't say anything because I was right.
Well, because I usually am.
Yeah.
I'm just better than you guys.
Okay,
Than you, actually. Yeah, I respect Dobbs and Dillon.
cool with me.
I hope I spelled Ramondre right.
Don't worry, he has kind of a tough name to spell, but if it's Rhamondre.
Yeah, I got it. Let's go. These are my fantasy team, so.
Me too. Shout out Rhamondre.
I think this is going to be pretty consensus. Wow, Dobbs just snapped. Wow, what?
Wow.
You did. I saw that.
Oh no.
You got the win.
Low key baller, man.
Snazzy.
Rashad Penny, low key baller.
It's so funny because like when he's running, I don't know what it is about these big backs, but they just don't look like they're moving fast.
They
Like
really don't.
like Kareem looks like he's so slow,
But they're moving.
But then they knock 3 guys over in the middle of it anyway. So he,
yeah. Like when I see Rashad Penny take a like trip to the house, I'm like, oh, he's getting tackled by his feet like in about 2 yards, and then he keeps moving.
They're quick,
Bro, when
man.
Derrick Henry had that like 98-yard touchdown run or whatever it was, I think it was against the Jags.
The Jags, yeah, I remember that.
I was like, there's no way this man's going to house it. Someone is going to catch up to him. And I think he
No.
broke, like, stiff arm
like
someone.
800 tackles.
But then he was gone. No one got him.
Yeah,
He's
how did-
fast.
How did he have that stamina? Like, bro, he just ran
He
from
really
there.
is like a train, though, where once he gets going, he's like
It's really
chugging.
hard to
Yeah.
stop.
Yeah.
especially at that point of his career, that was like 2-3 years ago
That was a
already.
while
that was,
ago.
I mean, he was
I
actually
feel like that
on-
was way longer.
He was
Maybe
on-
like 3
he
or
was
4
the-
years ago.
That honestly might have been. He was a train though, like 2,
Yeah.
3, 4 years ago. Like there literally was once he was downhill. Good luck. So, Connie, want to start us off with who you starting? Who you
Yeah.
benching? Who you trading?
So I'm gonna start Aaron Jones. I'm gonna bench Josh Jacobs, and I'm gonna trade Ramondre Stevenson. I don't know how I feel about the second two. I know I'm definitely gonna start Aaron Jones. I mean, for being such a small guy, he packs such a powerful punch, and he's a good receiving back. He's fast. Like he really has the whole package. I don't know how I feel about the next two because I think I'm a little bit biased towards Ramondre just because of the scheme. Like in New England, it doesn't really seem like they give him the ball in space very much. It's kind of just punch up the gut or, have like an outside zone. I don't know. I don't think that Bill is doing him any favors. I don't think either of the backs are really like doing anything crazy numbers. So I don't know talent wise if he's worse than Josh Jacobs, but it's just the bias. And Josh Jacobs is so talented. It's just I don't think the offense is suited for him either.
Okay. See, that's fair. See, because that's funny. Because in contrast, my
This
thing
is wild. I'm ready for this one.
in contrast, my reason is look.
That is wild.
So I'm starting Josh Jacobs, and again, I know this would if you guys knew even last week could have been things would have been different. My reasoning for starting Josh Jacobs right now is we've been talking about this where running backs only have such a long shelf life, and he's probably getting towards the end of that as we've seen. But last week he showed when they commit to that run, he can still do his thing, man. Where he's at the top of his game, he's still a really good running back. He's going to pound downhill. He's going to do his thing, right? That's just my logic on that. If the McDaniels, if they stick to it, it's like he can get going. He can still get going for a year or two. So that's why I got him starting. Still just good back. Almost in that. I mean, he was an elite back for a couple years, and if he plays like this, he's still in that category. And then I'm benching Ramondre. The reason I'm benching Ramondre is like to your point. Bill's not doing any favors. He's in a split committee right now. But when I watch him play, man, he's got so much potential. He's a great back. He's awesome blocker. He does it all. And that's the thing is the fumbling issues last year is what limited him. He's been awesome this year. He's been toting the rock. He's doing his thing. I want to see the Patriots give him more carries, not even just on a fantasy bias. But Damien's doing his thing too. But Ramondre, I think out the backfield, you have more upside. So that's why I'm going to put him on the bench. And I'm trading Aaron Jones just because, so again, we talk about that shelf life. He's probably getting towards that, latter side of that as well. And then where you're getting the best value, I think, if you were to trade Aaron Jones for a team that might be, I need a starting back, or they're maybe not a big believer in the community they have. I think you might be getting the best value.
I didn't think I understood what your list was until that, but that does make sense because
I kind of picked up on that too.
looking at it analytically and whatnot, like you're trading the older running back,
Biggest
he's getting
contract.
paid the most, and if a team really wanted a back like that, they would trade for him. So I understand it now.
But I also understand yours as well. I mean,
if it's like from a pure team perspective.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think you played your cards right with that one.
Yeah.
that's why I said the thing about Ramondre on the bench. But the way you looked at it was like definitely a little bit different. But it's still it's just different insights on like how to look at it.
Agree.
All right. I am starting Aaron Jones. I think everyone else did, right? Or no, Dobbs didn't, sorry. But starting Aaron Jones, I mean, just as solid as it gets. He's reliable. He's going to get it done. He's been running all over the Bears for a while. I've seen enough of him. So that's why he's the starter. I'm going to bench Ramondre potential is the reason why. It's his second year, I believe. And I think this guy could be the limit for him if they just stop giving Damian Harris the ball. He's a good back, but I think Ramondre should be the featured back here. And trading Josh Jacobs, I've never really been a big fan of Josh Jacobs. It's a bad timing that I did it the day after he decides to blow up. But I've never been, too hype about him. I've always thought in that class that Montgomery and Sanders were better. Said that on day one. And it looks like it's proving right a little bit. But yeah, I'm not impressed by Jacobs.
So I am going to start Aaron Jones because I don't think the contract was good and the Packers kind of messed up because they have AJ Dillon. But holy shit, Aaron Jones is so good. I forgot who sent it in the chat the other day, but it was like every single time Aaron Jones touches the ball, he's getting like 5 yards, no matter what. And they have a good offensive line or whatever, but like he still looks
and he's
very good.
He's a good dual threat guy.
Yeah, good pass catcher too.
Good blocker too. That's another thing. Like
I went off of pure talent, so that's why I'm going to go with Aaron Jones. I am going to bench Josh Jacobs. I really do like Josh Jacobs. I just think that he's really, like you said, kind of not in the best situation, and they don't really like give him the ball in the best ways. I still think he can be a very good back, especially if he goes somewhere else. Is he on his rookie deal still? Like last
Josh?
year?
Yeah, this is his last year.
This is his last one.
Like he could go to a good team next year and like ball out, I think, too.
I agree.
Him and Monte are the same contracts.
And then I'm going to
And
trade
Sanders.
Ramondre Stevenson. Again, I went based off of pure skill and talent right now, but I think Ramondre Stevenson is very good. And if Damian Harris is out the door next year, I think Ramondre is going to explode. Like, I think he's going to be very good.
I see Ramondre as a guy that like put him in like a Camara or a Saints team. Like Ramondre would be fire.
Yeah,
He would be
so
really
good.
good. But that's just not how they play ball up there.
Nope.
that's a great point.
Nope.
Yeah.
Are those all of yours, Dubs?
No, we still got the tight ends. You can't. George Kittle will be mad at you, Dylan.
Oh boy.
We still got our tight ends, and for our tight ends,
We should do all Iowa tight ends.
that'd actually be hysterical.
They're
gotta
all
put
so
that in the-
bad.
Bro,
we gotta
stop.
save that
Shut
for
up.
another day.
Stop.
We
Yeah,
actually
Jeremy
that would
Ruckert.
totally be a doable thing. That's why it's hysterical.
Can we talk receivers then? That's what I thought.
All right.
Oh,
Let's get through
you're saying
this so we
Iowa?
can go to Connor's game.
So-
Amir Smith Marset. Sorry.
Raw.
For our tight ends, boys, we're gonna go. We got Tyler Conklin,
Oh.
and then we got Gerald Everett, and we got Dallas Goedert.
Oh.
I hate this one.
Yeah, this one's not the easiest. Like this one's kind of weird.
I think it's pretty easy. Yeah. Nice.
Nice.
Yeah.
We all got the same.
Do we have all the exact same?
Exact same, yes.
Swear we do.
All right. So who wants
we do.
to summarize?
I'll take Dallas because he's cool and he's on my
All right.
fantasy team.
We could. Everyone could explain like,
But-
why are we starting? Why are we starting Dallas?
But I think everyone got to realize that when they drafted him, they knew he was going to be the guy because they still had Zach Ertz and were trying to try that out. But I think from the start, you could kind of always tell that Dallas had the talent to be that to be good. It's just he didn't get it under his feet right away, and then obviously now he's a pretty solid tight end. I
And
like him.
Ertz too.
Yeah, and he can block and all this stuff. I think he's actually really solid. Obviously, I like top 5-7 tight end, but there's not that
Yeah,
many
I'd say
great
so.
tight ends to put that. So it doesn't carry much weight. But I think he could be really good if he's used a lot more. Obviously, they have Devonta and AJ. He's obviously the third target. But if he were somewhere else, I think he could be a featured player maybe and do really well. So that's
Like imagine if he was in the Ravens offense.
or something like that.
Fire.
Or
Like he would be
Yeah.
just as good as Mark Andrews in my
Yeah.
opinion. So
yeah, he probably would be. That's a good comparison. Yeah.
So yeah, Dylan, tell us why we're benching Gerald Everett.
Well, personally, I think Gerald Everett has always been a solid receiver where he started on the Rams, then he went to the Seahawks, and now he's on the Chargers. I think now we're just starting to see the type of player he is in a passing friendly offense with one of the best quarterbacks in the NFL. So I think he's always had the talent. It just was unfortunate situations. And I think he's already having a good year, and I think he's going to continue to do that. And maybe he stays with the Chargers and has a solid end of the career.
No, yeah, I think it's a good way to look at it. And then Connor, tell us why are we trading Tyler? Why are we trading Tyler Conklin?
We're trading Tyler Conklin because I want to say just because of bias. I mean, he was never really talked about tight end, and he's doing good numbers now. But I mean, one game with Zach Wilson, and then I don't think he really did anything crazy. We're also not gonna start or bench him just because of the other names. I think the other names are better receivers. Conklin may be the bigger guy, maybe a better blocking tight end, but in this new age of football, I want a guy that can go up and get the ball. And I just don't see Tyler Conklin doing that better than the other two.
And I also feel like his value would be like the highest of like not obviously not higher than like Godair, but like it's like going to be higher than Everett in terms of like, well, he's booming this year, and if you and then yeah, we don't
recency
see it.
bias.
Yeah, exactly. The recency bias is in right now.
He's a good blocker. That's what he's mostly used for.
Right.
So, and looking at his career numbers, ain't nothing crazy. 77 yards year 1, 58 year 2, 194 year 3, 593 year 4, and 192 now.
It's a good trajectory. That's the point, though. Is it's like that's why it'd be the perfect time to trade him because he's getting old. We're not getting old, but for a tight end, he's getting up there. I think he's 28 right now, if I check correctly. He's 28, 27. So yeah, where it's like I think that value is right at that prime spot.
I agree. All right.
That was I don't know about you guys. I had a lot of fun doing that. I think every single one was like close besides the tight ends. Where
I was definitely perplexed during the whole situation. I think I really had to think about like all the components of where you want to put your guys. Because I mean, those three spots, we all did have some separate answers for them.
The receiver
I think that's
one,
what you want.
The receiver one was awesome.
I should have replaced.
It really stumps me.
No, it was fucked up.
That one was really.
I should have done the tight end similar. Godair was just too easy. If I made it another more mid-level tight end, this would have been. I think it would have been a lot harder. But you live and learn. Next time I pull this out randomly, and you guys will it'll be the same thing, but we'll improve it.
All right.
I'm so excited for this. Stop.
Now we're moving on to my game.
I already have mine.
Whoa.
You already have your 5?
I told you I've been thinking about this.
Yes, you have. Okay.
Oh, the passing grades, right?
My game is Guess the Grade, where we take the top 5 passers from last week per Pro Football Focus. They're going to have 5 names on their list. It doesn't have to be in order specifically, but if they guess one of the top 5 highest graded passers from this last week, they're going to get some points for it. 5 points for getting the number 1 overall guy, 4, 3, 2, 1, so forth and down. And if you do have a name that's in the top 10, I'll give you half a point. Last week,
who won?
Our champion was Tyler Castillo, the man in the middle.
Oh, yeah.
So let's see if he can hold that crown for another week.
Easy money.
All right.
So I actually do think oh man, this is going to be.
I'll give you guys a second to look up some statistics.
I just changed something.
Yep, you do what you need to do.
Really?
We know how PFF is, man. At number 1, we're already getting freaky at number 1.
Oh my lord.
We know how PFF rolls.
Oh, fuck.
Oh my god.
We know. And we know how PFF rolls. It's got it.
Damn,
I love this.
No,
this is
I don't
great.
like my list
This
anymore.
Is great.
That's the thing. Idea. I hate my list, but that's how you know you're on the right direction.
This is fantastic.
If you hate your list, you're probably on the right track.
My list is gross because there's guaranteed to be a gross quarterback in the top 5.
This is weird.
Okay. Oh boy, I am excited for this one. We got some interesting names in the top 5 this week. Just from a passing grades.
Yeah, I'm a dog.
These are very interesting.
Oh no. I just.
Who's your last one?
I have to. If you said it's crazy, I know who I'm putting at 5,
Easy
and I'm just
money.
throwing them in.
Don't snag it either.
I'm not going to.
I got it. I got to roll with my instinct on that one.
Oh, actually?
There's a lot of quarterbacks with similar stats.
Can I put number 6?
I'm not even basing it off stats. I'm basing it off of just the type of like reads I would see. I'm going to combination.
I want to put a 6 person, but
okay,
no.
then let's put a 6 if we're in agreement.
We know how
that's what makes it difficult.
Yeah, no, screw the 6. Your 6 is I'm not 6 does not count because I'm not putting a 6.
Fuck. Wait, hold on.
I'm mad that you took.
I'm very confident in one of them because of how ugly it is, and I know it. It has to be.
I thought it was gonna be different with 2 people, and Tyler had both of them too.
Oh no, I think we're all 3 gonna have them.
There's so many guys. There's 2 guys that I want to put up here that I'm gonna write on the side that don't count.
Oh man, I'm ready, but
All right,
this is the most confident I've ever been in this PFF
I'm ready to send
game.
it.
All right, boys. Why don't we go down and everybody show
Take it
their
off.
list of 5?
I think that's
Just put it
perfect.
on
And
the
then I'm
side.
gonna
You're
go
also fake for that too.
through the top.
Let's go.
All right,
I did.
Dobbs. Who do you think was in the top 5 of Pro Football Focus's passing grades this week?
Man, we know, but we
I might have to
PFF man, we
change it.
know.
I
Get a
know.
little crazy over there. We got for number 1. I went Gino.
I didn't put mine in order.
Gino.
You don't have to. You don't have to.
Okay.
We got Gino. Number 2, I got Tanny. Number 3, I got Herbo. Number 4, we got Mahomes. You said it's getting freaky. It's getting freaky on this list. Number 5, we got Bailey Zapp.
Oh boy, shot
Oh,
in
we
the
have 4 of the
dark.
same.
I like that.
Shot in the
Alright.
Me
dark.
and Dobbs
Okay.
have
Okay.
4 of the
Arrow board.
same.
Tyler, who
Let's
is your top
go.
5?
Okay. My top 5 consist of all great players.
He got one. He definitely. I tweaked.
Mahomes at 1, Goff,
How did I not put
Gino, Brady, and Cooper Rush.
Whoa, interesting
that
list.
That's a good one.
It's a very interesting list. Let's see.
So I went with Mahomes, Jared Goff, Geno Smith, Ryan Tannehill, and Justin Herbert.
Okay, interesting.
Write it off,
Um,
baby.
So
Rattle them off.
keep the numbers up there just because I want to just see how this goes.
The numbers?
I'm very
Yeah,
I
confident.
didn't do mine in order.
It doesn't matter
All right,
actually.
I'm gonna do mine in order.
I
right?
thought
Alright.
I thought it did because didn't.
Give me
never
number
mind.
1. Give me.
Everybody got number 1. The highest graded passer from week 4
Geno.
is none other than Geno Smith.
Let's go.
Let's go.
5
Wow.
points all the way around, 91.6. The next closest was 82.
Jeez.
Gino's
So-
making the right reads, man. Shout out to Gino.
Geno was incredible last week, an elite grade. Everybody gets 5 points for having the number 1 player on there.
We love you, Gino.
Congratulations,
Getting
congratulations.
us points.
All right. The second highest graded passer from this last week is none other than Danny Dimes
Oh,
with
Fuck
82.
out of here.
Daniel
Bro, he threw
Jones.
like he threw for 80 yards.
Yep. No, yep.
Yeah, so
He threw
completion
for
percentage has been
71.
confirmed does not have anything to do with the PFF
That
grade,
is
apparently.
so gross.
Wasn't he
Threw for
7 for
71 yards.
8 for 13.
Your theory's out the window.
See,
Wait,
and
now
Connor-
where do we go?
And Connor, see, this is where people like us two like to discredit PFF because anyone with eyeballs can tell that he should not have been the second highest graded passer of the week. That's why PFF should.
You have to
get
take
that much
PFF
credit.
with a grain of salt.
I was gonna say, well, if we're
That's
the
what I'm
only
saying.
the only way that this could make sense is I haven't gotten around to the Giants Bears film yet. Is if the receivers were just like just doing everything wrong.
I'll tell you right
like,
now. I will
That's
tell,
not
but
going to
that's-
happen.
I will tell you right now. He had 8 completions, right?
Yeah.
All 8 of them are off bootleg, wide open tight ends.
Well, I mean, he probably got a
Like-
good grade for those.
That's
Dude, like
Absolutely
I'm actually
gross. All right.
flabbergasted. No, like I'm actually.
Let's do number 3.
The third highest graded passer from this last week is none other than Patrick Mahomes.
All
All right, give us some points.
So there we
go.
go. Everybody had that
everybody's tied. Everyone's tied right now.
one? All right. Everybody's got 3.
I'm getting nervous.
No, we
over
got
this.
8.
8.
8.
8 points around the board. Close game so far. Everybody's rocking it. You had a surprise at number 2.
That was
Number
so
3 was
gross.
pretty easy. Number 4 is going to be even more interesting because we got 2 players tied. So
Oh,
So 4 and 5.
4 and 5. The 4th highest graded passer from last week, Russell Wilson.
I had a feeling.
Russell
I did have a
Wilson.
feeling.
I looked at him and I was like, maybe, but then I didn't.
Whatever.
Potentially.
Whatever.
Also tied at number 4, Josh Allen.
Bro, what? He played horrible.
In terrible weather too.
Let's see.
He had horrible numbers. I looked at it because I was like, maybe one of them went
19
crazy.
for 36,
That's
52% completions, 213 yards, 1 touchdown, 1 interception.
see, and that is another reason why PFF like that is like
He also had 5 passes that were dropped. So you can't
Okay.
you can't
I
blame
guess.
him.
I guess.
So if
That
you're,
makes sense. That
if
makes
you're
sense.
telling
Over
it,
my boy Bailey Zapp.
then really he was 24 for 36 if you're counting the drops. And he also had
Do they do like big time throw percentage and
yeah,
stuff?
he didn't throw any turnover worthy balls. Neither did Russell Wilson. Neither
That's
did
what it
Daniel
was.
Jones,
That's
and
what it
neither did
was.
Geno Smith.
So that's a big factor.
Yep, big factor. So nobody had anybody of those lists. Everybody's still tied at 8.
We have a new theory to the game now that you helped us out. So now we know for the future, it's those turnover-worthy plays are going to be like crucial.
And the big time throw percentage.
But also, it's like
they do kill your grade.
so Mahomes threw a pick. So
Did he?
Mahomes,
yeah, he did.
Mahomes had a
end.
2.3% turnover-worthy play,
So
the
it was
highest
like
in the
the-
top 5.
It was like the only bad play he probably had, or turnover worthy ball
Yep.
that he threw.
Yep, he had 1.
I would say the one where he spun around and threw it was turnover worthy.
No,
That might have been.
That's
might
actually
be-
really dangerous.
Was that the play?
It could.
Yeah, I'll say that
No,
could've
no,
been-
he
that
threw
honestly
a
could've-
pick. He threw a pick.
Oh, yeah. Then all right. Then
God,
yeah. Wait,
he
what am I saying? Yeah, what
sucks.
am I saying? Yeah. Then absolutely.
Who throws
All right.
picks?
He's the GOAT.
So just to clarify, we're done with the top 5, but we're still going to go through the top 10 to get these points to get a winner because we're all tied at 8, boys. We're all tied at 8. It's
So you're saying I
going
gotta come up
down to
with
the
another one?
wire. No, keep your same 5.
Oh, I
But
get
you
what
might
you're saying.
have somebody in your top
Ooh.
5 in the top
So
10.
we did Mahomes and Gino,
Gino
were the
are
only
gone.
two.
Everybody had Mahomes and Gino.
So
you
I got
get-
3 left to fight.
you
I got 3 left to fight.
Everybody's
I got
got
different
3
ones.
left to
I'm
fight.
confident in my other fighter.
One the same.
One of them.
The 6th highest graded passer from week 4, Andy Dalton.
I was thinking about
take
it. I
it.
knew it. I knew it. He went 20 for 26. He played a decent game.
He played pretty
Yeah,
well.
damn
I'll
it.
take it, man.
Damn it.
Pretty high big time throw
That's why
percentage.
I wanted. That's why I asked if we could do 6.
2 big time
It wasn't
throws.
It was
Herbert.
him and or Herbert.
There was one Olave drop that would have basically won us the game. That was a shout out to Andy though. That was a dime. So
That's
like,
gonna get him a very good grade, even though he put the ball in the right spot. All right. Okay. The next 2 don't count. I'm not gonna count them. All right. At number 7,
Why?
one of them is Tyler Boyd.
Ah,
He just
okay.
kinda he threw one ball and it was
a dime.
it was a
ball.
dime. So he's in the top 10. Okay,
Hey.
but at number 7, we have none other than the GOAT Tom Brady.
Yes,
0.5 for Tyler.
Yes, yes.
Again, he takes the lead.
I wanted
Let's
to put
go.
him, and then I
Let's
went
go.
back.
God.
I
Let's
took him
go.
off for Tannehill. So if Tannehill's not in here, I'll freak.
Yes, sir.
if Tannehill's not here, I'm actually gonna flip.
Do you have
8.5.
Tanny?
8.5.
Yeah, you do.
Okay, so
After that 1 week, Tannehill was on here.
at 8 we have Tua, but he only played for like half the
Throw
game.
him
Doesn't
out.
count.
Throw him
doesn't count.
out.
At 9 we have Tyler Boyd, so we're also going to throw him out. So at 10, Davis Mills.
Whatever.
All right.
Yep,
Didn't he throw 2 picks?
we'll move on from that. He had 1 turnover-worthy play, and he did throw 2 interceptions. So one of them wasn't his fault. The other one was. At 11/9,
Dumb.
Jared Goff.
Let's
Let's
go.
go.
Oh,
Let's
fuck.
go.
I
Did
knew
you
it. I
both?
did have.
Did you both have him?
Yeah,
I
wow.
just didn't even think. I didn't even think to put Goff in my list, and that's where I capped.
So
I
you're
knew it, too.
saying-
the second I heard him say it, I
So you're
knew it.
saying I won again?
Dylan at 8.5, Tyler at 9.
Wait,
hold on.
whoa, whoa,
Hold
whoa.
on.
Is there one more?
So we got. So
I
that
thought that was it.
No, there's one
One.
more.
No, that is
Two.
it.
He threw out 2 of them.
Fuck. It's Herbert
more.
or Rush. It's
Last
going to be
one.
Herbert.
the
Come on.
10th highest graded passer from this last week,
Come on, Herbert.
Aaron Rodgers.
Get the
Yes.
fuck outta
Let's go.
here.
Secured the dub.
Tyler,
weeks in a
back
row.
to back.
I am the QB whisperer, bro. Just say that. That's what it is.
Back to back champion. Congratulations.
So you're good at guessing PFF's grades.
No, I'm
Who
good
you
at-
hate.
It seems like you're.
So you know PFF.
Look at him, PFF merchant.
I just know my
You guys
my
like that spin
quarterback.
zone?
He's low-key
You guys
just-
like that
he's
spin
like-
zone?
He's the one doing the grades. He's like in on this. He's gonna start asking us to bet on. He's like, yeah,
I'm the
no,
one.
$100 on it.
Yeah, you guys like the spin zone there.
But listen, let me just tell all
You
of
just know it so well.
All right,
Yeah,
listeners,
QB Whisperer,
I'll
give us
you
a
the
rundown.
floor.
our listeners and our fans. Yeah, it's a big time, back to back. Yeah.
Counting your chickens.
Yeah, I mean,
He's making money.
when will I ever lose? I'm not really sure, but I just got to thank my family, my friends, for putting me here. This was a great win, and basically, you guys need a no ball, and if you don't,
We need to step it up. We can't let him three-peat on us.
Get out of here. All right.
Get
Are you
outta
guys
here.
ready for my game?
I'm excited.
Oh,
don't let me win this one.
You guys
either.
are
I ain't coming
fucked.
for
Whoa,
you this
no,
week.
this is a separate championship. This is not you
You
can't.
guys are so fucked.
No, I'm not.
Oh God.
I'm in my
Okay,
bag.
so we are
I'm in my
doing
bag.
guess the player again. It's like,
Gunther.
I guess, kind of fantasy, kind of not. You just have to guess the player off 3 clues.
Okay, so it's like a combination.
yeah,
Is
it's
it fantasy?
It's geared towards fantasy,
Ah,
but
damn,
there's
I
some
suck
other
at this.
clues.
100%.
There's some other clues to give you a better hint because if it would be too easy. So, player number 1. This player had 2 touchdowns this weekend. This player wears a jersey number in the 30s, but it is unusual for his position. This player plays for a team in the AFC. Hide your board, Dobbs.
I'm not 100% confident in this.
honorable.
I think I got a good one.
Did you give us the position?
No,
right?
But I said he wears a jersey number in the 30s.
That's odd. For
See, 'cause I was
It's
honest.
weird for his position.
what?
I'm not very good with jersey numbers,
So not
but this
running
one,
back.
I'm not. I'm an honest guy. I'm really terrible at jersey
All
numbers.
right,
Actually,
I'll narrow it.
Oh, easy. It's got to be this guy. It's got to be. Chill out.
Well, I want to know.
Hold on.
I'm kind of confident. It's like this is the most confident I've been in my trivia pick yet. This is only my fourth one.
Dobbs, can you show me?
Yeah.
It's upside down.
Wait, did you say?
yeah.
Did you say not
got
running?
it? Yeah.
You said
Let's
not running
go.
back.
Not running back.
Fuck.
Well, it's
I'm sticking with my answer. Whatever. I know it's wrong, but
All
I think
right.
it's a good. I think it's a good guess.
It's not a good
So-
guess. I'll tell you that.
player number 1. Oh, I guess show your boards.
Austin Eckler scored 2 touchdowns and has 30. I know it's. Who is it?
Jamal Agnew.
Oh, what the fuck?
Jamal. He was finding his way.
The hint was that it's unusual for his number to be in the
He
30s.
scored twice.
Yeah. No, he got. I think one of them
Jamal
wasn't
Smalls.
one a rushing touchdown and then one was a receiving
The
touchdown.
answer is, who is Jamal Agnew?
Let's go,
Let's
baby.
go. Let's go.
Let's go.
I think mine's fair. 2 touchdowns and he wears 30.
But he's
yeah, he's a
pouting.
running
A
back.
number
think
in
mine's
the
fair.
30s.
Oh, fuck off.
Oh, wait, I have to write
Damn
down
it.
your guys' guess.
All right.
JT,
Man,
come on, you can do it.
I'm one of one right now, baby. Let's go. So Tyler got that one?
yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
man,
you
the
both
competition's
got it.
tight right now. I thought I was going to sneak away a
I am
1-0.
3 for 4 throughout our segments doing this. 75% clip rate.
I'm one
All
of
right.
one when my eyes are closed when the
number
question's
2.
asked.
Player number 2.
Yeah.
This player is a running back that had
Mhm.
0 rushing yards, but finished with 14.9 fantasy points on Sunday. This player played
No.
71% of the snaps week 1, but only played 32% of the snaps this past weekend. This player is 32 years old.
You're not going to give us the conference?
Position.
Oh, he's 32?
Yeah.
Oh, take that back.
Hold on, can you do it one more time?
Do you guys need more hints?
No,
I think I got this actually.
no, I know who it is too. Yes,
I just
do
need
that.
the conference actually.
This player is a running back that had 0 rushing attempts,
Yeah, I got it.
but finished with 14.9 fantasy points.
Oh, wait. No.
This player played 71% of the snaps week 1, but only played 32% of the snaps yesterday. So he started off getting a lot of the touches, and then they've already weaned him out through the first 3 to 4 weeks. This player is 32 years old, so he's an older guy.
I mean, I only have
Connor's over there
one-
counting.
I'm looking at the teams. What the fuck?
He's 32?
He had 0 rushing yards.
Yep.
Because here's the thing. I actually do believe the person I put
Oh,
had
I-
rushing yards last week.
I
so
think I switched it up. I said attempts and yards, but I think they were both 0. I don't think he got a carry.
okay, I'm going to be disclaimer. I think I'm wrong, but this is the only name I could come up with.
All right, I'm putting
He
30. Do you
had-
guys want one
He
more
had
hint?
rush attempts?
I think I'm okay.
Let me look. I think it was 0 to both.
Yeah, I'm straight, I think.
Shut up.
He had 0 rushing attempts.
I think I might have a curveball here.
I'm not confident in it, but I'm going to roll with my
I'm not either. I'm so not, but that's whatever.
I'm not gonna.
Let me make sure it's not upside down again.
He's not 32.
No?
No.
Don't
Thought
change
he
your
was
answer.
older.
Just
You're
keep it,
gonna
just-
run down.
No,
All right.
no, I have to
Loser.
Show,
I
your-
have
show
to
your,
change it. I have
show
to
your
change it. Let me
guesses.
change.
Rexy.
Okay.
Dobbs,
I went CPAT.
CPAT.
Naheem Hines.
He's young as hell.
Yeah, that's what I said. He's not 32.
In his defense, I guess Naheem does kind of like carry himself like an older dude. He's got like he always-
So,
He
he always
fits the
has.
mold of not
the
taking any
answer
carries.
is, who is Rex Burkhead?
Oh, let's go.
At least it only got evened
I
out.
can't believe Connor got that.
Act like
Bang.
you've been here before. Oh, wait, you
You were
never
gloating
have.
too.
Yeah, what the fuck?
Why did I not think of Damian?
75%
How did I
clip
not think
rate.
of Damian
Clip this
Pierce?
shit.
How did I not think of
Bang.
Damian Pierce? What
Well,
is this?
I knew
just-
that he had so many rush attempts, and I'm like, Rex Burkhead found the end zone. He's a pass catching back. Would you look at that?
Good guess though. That was a good guess.
Thanks.
I knew CPAT had a rushing touchdown, which is why I was so confident everything.
That was my
besides
first. That was my first notion.
But I was like, maybe did I tweak and was it a receiving touchdown? I was like, I'm second guessing myself.
Right.
I can't
Did they
believe you
toss it
got
to him
that,
and he ran
Connor.
it in?
I don't
That
know
was- I think that
how.
was the hardest one.
I don't know how.
Agnew
hear
was
that?
tougher, I
You
think.
hear that? That was the hardest
If that
one.
was, I'll say that's the hardest one. So I gotta
No,
lock
it
in.
can't be because you and Dubs both got it.
Yeah, shut up.
Well, it was easy for football brains.
Eat
okay.
my dust.
All right. The next one. This is such a classic line. I hope you guys can get the hint and where it's geared towards. This player
Interesting.
is a former college basketball player. Hopefully that narrows down
I
the.
got it. Don't have to say anything else.
This player also scored 2 touchdowns yesterday. This player has 2 last names.
so easy. So easy. Bring me that money.
You know, I'm assuming that I'm just guessing because, funny enough, I actually haven't even gotten around to watching this
2
game
last
yet.
names?
That's
But-
crazy.
Last names.
But it has to be. I know who I'm going with 100% because I know. Yeah, he used to play basketball. I can't say where yet. But I guess he must have caught 2 touchdowns.
Peeking.
You're
No,
a cheater.
I'm
Look
looking-
at you.
I'm looking
cheating.
Honestly, God, I did see his before I wrote it down, but I swear to God, I was gonna. That was who
I
I was.
respect.
I was who I was going with 100%.
I was looking at the teams like I'm literally like you just were 2 seconds ago.
Oh, so you guys have the
That's
same
crazy.
people?
I knew who
we
it
both,
was.
We knew who. We
I
knew.
knew who it was before the second thing.
Yeah,
No,
you
I'm
heard
not gonna lie.
basketball
I thought it
player
was-
and you got it.
I thought it was.
Dude, I didn't watch that game, but they probably dropped it so many times. We used to play
Always.
basketball.
Thought it was Drake London until you said the 2 names. Thought I did. I thought
Wait,
it was
2
Drake
first
London until you
names,
said
right?
the 2 last
No,
names.
2 last
yeah.
names.
And I
then
was
you
like,
knew-
I
then you
know
knew.
because we played it. I'm not going to say it yet because then it'll.
So it's the
screw
game
it up.
I
It'll-
didn't
then he'll-
watch.
He'll
Then,
remember seeing the graphic
I
on
didn't watch
CBS
it.
and he'll be like, "Oh yeah,
Yeah.
no, it's the guy."
I
All
don't
right,
know.
Tyler, I need to know, Mr.
I don't know.
King of this game.
I'm not going. I don't know.
Did me and Connor walk away with the chip?
No guess.
He
Yeah.
pulled a Dobbs.
Who is Mo
Mo.
Alley Cox?
boom,
Is that who you're thinking of?
No.
You
No.
suck.
The VCU,
Damn.
right? Virginia.
So you and Connor are tied
Virginia
now.
Con-
We're
those
all
alone?
3 of us are tied now.
How are?
Oh wait, no. Wait,
How
let me
is
check.
that?
Didn't he play at VCU?
VCU.
How
Let's
Yeah.
did he have
go.
2 first,
You caught 2
Two
touchdowns.
last
2
names.
last names?
Alley
you-
Cox.
I thought you were talking about like the actual name is like. I don't know. I
Oh,
was thinking
2
like
first
Like,
names?
that's what I was thinking.
Oh.
I
Yeah,
was
well,
like,
that definitely left you
I
confused.
was so confused.
Yeah, that would have.
I was like,
Was there a
wait, I was-
tiebreaker?
He had no chance. He had no
I was
chance.
going
with-
through like literally all the teams. I'm like, okay, they don't have a tight end. No.
You guys want a tiebreaker?
Yes, please. We're all tied at 2. I need the tiebreaker.
All right, I'll do one really quick on the fly. Let me go to fantasy.
Make it hard though. Make
I don't know how hard I can make it
Just
on the
make it.
fly.
No, make it crazy again.
All right, I got one.
I can't come
It's-
up with it
it's-
on the fly. 2 seconds later,
Well,
it's
no,
here.
it's tough to come up with the. It's tough to
Come up with the hints.
the hints. Yeah.
What are we
All right,
doing here?
This player had a snap percentage of 38%,
Oh, that's already not good.
but he scored 14.6 fantasy points yesterday. This player had 6 rushing yards, but he had 5 catches for 50 receiving yards. And he also had a rushing touchdown. So he didn't have any rushing yards, but he had a rushing touchdown, but he had 5 catches for 50 yards. And he doesn't play a lot. 38% snap share.
I'm trying to think of the ugliest.
Just one more time. Well, let me just rehear it. One
Can I
more
get a
time.
conference?
Um,
You have it already, Connor?
No, I'm just thinking.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
this
shut
is
up.
not an easy one.
peeking.
He took it literally when I said to just make it impossible. I got a few guys, but none of them.
I was thinking about using this guy.
Oh,
I was thinking about using this guy, but then I
Oh.
decided not to.
I think I might have it.
Wait, let me repeat it. Repeat it one more time. Oh,
I also just dropped this player in fantasy this
wait,
week.
repeat it one more time. Who
Whoa,
is it?
whoa. Is that a hint for me and Tyler? Because we're in your fantasy leagues.
I don't know if you guys paid attention to it. I also have this player on my team in the Dynasty League that Dobbs is into.
Okay. What the? Why did I not pay more attention to Dylan's roster over these
Yeah,
past couple
I have no idea.
If only I had known. Okay, so just give us the hints one more
I
time.
think I
I'm
got
sorry.
it though. I
He
think I
played
do.
38% of the snaps, but had 14 fantasy
You
points.
didn't even give us a position.
You don't need it.
You can guess it.
Yeah, you don't.
Yeah,
get
that's that. I think that might make
I
it
have a
like
guess. I think I have it.
Yeah, he's a running back.
Okay.
I think I have it.
He had 3 carries for 6 yards and a touchdown,
Oh.
but then he had 5 catches for 50 yards.
Oh wait.
So
fuck.
damn, look at y'all confuzzled.
I'm just gonna take.
He's
a
over there cheesing because he's
super-
looking at your team.
Oh,
right now.
he just yeah.
He's,
Damn it.
I saw. I looked over at him.
He
He was
knows.
cheesing.
No,
No, I said cheesing.
I'm just
think
gonna.
I got
this is
All right.
this is a definition of shot in the dark.
15,
It's just random. shot in the dark.
14, 13, 12,
Oh, it's between two
11,
guys.
10,
Can I get
9,
a conference?
8, NFC.
Oh,
6,
yeah,
I got it.
5,
I got it.
4,
All right.
3, 2.
I got him.
You're just gonna bow out like that?
Yeah.
I got it. I just put a random guy in. Screw it. I just threw a random
All
guy
right,
in.
Dobbs, who do you
I
have?
threw AJ Dillon. I have no clue.
Nope.
How the hell would that be possible? I have
Nope.
AJ Dillon.
No.
I have AJ Dillon in Dynasty. What am I saying?
It's not him.
Connor thought
panicked.
it was so certain.
I panicked.
No, who else could it be?
Rashad
Oh,
White.
damn it. Come on.
That's so gross.
Shit. At least I had a
Oh,
guess.
man. We're going on a tie this week, boys.
Yeah, we are. We can't do any more.
That's
Oh.
tough.
And we are just over the 1 hour mark. Sorry, can't get to your question today.
It's not that big
Yep.
of a crazy thing.
Tyler will have a game for us next week on Monday. But that has been our show. I am so excited. What time is it? 6:30. Got an
Monday Night
hour
Football
until
here.
game time. Who
Oh,
wins?
That's beautiful
Who
time.
wins? Real quick.
Rams.
49ers. Pumpkin said so.
Rams.
The Rams better win because if the Rams just money line it, the rest of my parlays are like cash. The Rams, you better like give me some money tonight.
You might need to cash out.
I
No,
know.
I'm sorry. I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
If Shaney, I think McVay broke. Like I think he exercised that demon last NFC chip. I'm gonna stick on that. McVay was getting owned by Shaney. I think that we're gonna see the role get reversed here.
I actually kind of agree with you. All right. My dog picked the Rams to win, so she knows.
We should put that on the You Don't Know Ball page.
You can do
That'd be so funny. Well, that has been our show. And Connor, or I guess Connor and Dobbs, you guys both won the last one, right?
I think we tied. So
Tied.
we can't really say we won. We can't. We just
So there's only been one winner of this game.
But there's also been one loser. of
no.
mine.
We're claiming. We're claiming. We won.
Yeah.
We won. We're co-winners.
All right. Yeah, see you guys.
Thanks, fellas.